Silver Kennedys. Most people say 1964 because that's what everybody talks about. But the answer is wrong. The U.S. government stopped making dimes and quarters in 1965, but the Kennedy half dollar continued as a silver piece until 1970, so 6 more years. The rarest of those Kennedys, well, in the original format, the special collector sets from the mint, going back over a half a century. And tonight, I got them all. Let's take a peek. So in 1965, 1966, and 1967, the U.S. Mint stopped making proof sets. The U.S. Mint stopped making uncirculated sets. And they introduced a new set for that short period called SMSs, which is like a satin finished, sand-blasted appearance. The silver in that is the Kennedy. Silver Kennedys were in circulation from 65 to 69. In 1970, they stopped. 71's when Copper Clad came out. So the first 3 sets are Philadelphia's. Only 1 Kennedy was made each year. Philadelphia's, 65, 66, and 67. These are the SMSs. These are the sets known as the SMS sets. Then they, in 1968, opened back up proof sets and uncirculated sets, or what they would call mint sets. And they were in the white envelopes, which is a new packaging, 2 sleeves, which is also new packaging. And you'll notice there's only 1 Kennedy in each of these sets. In 68, 69, and 70, they transferred to Denver. Only Denver Mint coins. And then the Holy Grail in all Kennedys still to this day. The 1970 set, the bottom row, the Denver. You know why? Because they did not release any Kennedy half dollars into circulation that last year. The only way you could get that coin is in this set. So if you bought an album set, or you've bought a set, or you put together a set, and you have a 70D in it, it came from this set. This is the origination point of that coin. My competition sells the 70D by itself for $60.50. The set's just under 70, the one set. So if you sum this up, it's just a great opportunity to get in on silver Kennedys at the rarest format. The most limited format from the U.S. Mint every year was the official set. The first 3 years, it was an SMS set, the top 2 shelves, Philadelphia Mint Kennedys only. There were no Denvers, there were no San Franciscos. 1968, 1969, 1970, they only made a Denver for circulation, and this is where they packaged it. But the 70D, as I just referenced, was only made available in this set. So these are the silvers. My competition sells the coins cut out of these sets, because that's where they came from. Again, remember, the 65, 66, and 67 are known as SMS coins, special finish, special mint set. You can see it right there, SMS. And they have like a little bit more of a sandblasted appearance than a regular uncirculated coin. They are selling those for $33.75, $33.75, and $34.50. 30, 60, 90 were over $100 just for the first 3 Kennedys. And then you get to the Denver issues, which is 68, 69, and that beautiful 70, right? They're at $26.95, $26.95, and then $60.50, which means they're at $110 plus just for the 3 Denver Kennedys. And again, the key being that 70D is only available and was only made available in this set. It's the premium. It still is to this day. They're still, for the last 20 plus years, the Kennedy has not been in circulation, and they still make it for collectors at a tune of over 3 million coins a year. When you look at the P's and D's, that's special. But we're going back to the time when silver was forgotten. That's what they call them, the forgotten silver issues in most instances. In 1971 is when the clad Kennedy was in circulation and proof sets and in uncirculated sets. But prior to that, there were 6 sets made by the U.S. Mint for uncirculated coins in the Kennedy series, the silver Kennedy series. These are those 6 sets. Now, if you want to buy these sets, my competitors have the sets themselves. They're over $242 for the exact same 6. At $83.70, just divide that by 6, and you're going to see an interesting number. We're less than $14 a set, $13.95. That is outright special. Outright special. So tonight we have them in the original format. I know you've seen us before talking about the silver Kennedys. Very rarely do we have the 70D available by itself because they're just so difficult. It's the rarest Kennedy of all. From 1964 to the present, all the P's and D's that are out there, the 70D is the D, the coin. And this is the only format. When you add the 70D, if you look at the 65, the first P, and the 70D, the last D, the last of the silvers, first and last, just those 2 coins, you're at $33.75 and $60.50. So you're more than we have all of them. And the other part is, again, we're in the original government packaging. I reiterate that a couple of times. It is so important. Because as time goes on, as we talked about, that coin right there, if it's in a Kennedy collection, an album, or any type of packaging, it came from this package. Guys, we got to put a 1-minute clock. We're down to less than 20 sets left. Lots of people on the phones. We're getting close to that hot cut, as they call it. Remember, avccoins.com always. If you have this 70 mint set, but you need the others, we got a deal for you. We got them all. Check us out, avccoins.com, and they're priced right. We want to do some business. And you can tell that by the price right here. We're at $83.70, where my competition's at $242 for the same exact 6 sets. It's not like a Walmart and a Target fight, where one's at $19.88 and the other one's at $19.95. You're still saving, don't get me wrong. Tonight, significant difference. We're talking $150 difference. And you're getting all the same coins, which includes these 6 silvers in that format, the original format. SMS sets for 65, 66, and 67, the only sets the government made those years. And then they brought back uncirculated sets in 68, 69, and 70, and that 70D is the only place that coin was known, is known. And tonight we have them. $83.70, $13.95. Give me a call.